get started. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. It looks like the weather's going to be a little bit rainy for the rest of the week, so I thought it might be nice to take you outside today. This is the front of my house, and we live right where Venice and Marina del Rey come together, so we will probably hear the sounds of the neighborhood. Even with all that's happening with sheltering in place, we still hear the trucks and the motorcycles, so please excuse that. But one thing that I've been noticing, I don't know if you can hear it, the sounds of the birds, the sounds of spring, there they are serenading us all around. So let's begin in a comfortable cross-legged position. I'll ask you to bring your hands to your heart center, separating your hands in the shape of a flame. And again, that flame is simply a metaphor for the light within. And during this time of year, during the spring, there's a feeling of renewal. So I'd like to ask you to collectively with me set the intention of inviting in renewed energy, renewed hopefulness, renewed positivity. And so it is. Let's inhale and reach the arms all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, bring your hands to Namaste. And we'll do this 2 more times. So we are simply beginning to unite the breath and the movement. Exhaling, really good. And just one more time, inhaling. I always like to begin with a clear intention and then the marriage of breath and movement. We interlace the fingers, we spin the palms to the sky and inhale, and exhale and round, and just notice where you are beginning from today. Where is your body, your mind, your spirit? Exhale and round. And just one more. Inhale all the way up. And exhale. Good work. And now please come onto your hands and knees. I'll turn to the side so that you can see what I'm doing. I come onto the hands and knees with my hands shoulder width apart and my knees hips distance apart. We inhale, we gaze to the sky and stretch the belly, stretch the chest. Maybe even stretch the throat. Exhale and round your spine like a cat after a long afternoon nap. And again, inhale, gazing up. Exhale and round. And just one more time, please. Breathe in and breathe out. Come back to a flat back and extend one arm in front. As you extend the arm in front, feel that your hips are side by side. Now extend the opposite leg behind you. So as you reach one hand forward and one foot back, start to lift the belly a little bit more. So engage your core muscles, and this shape looks really easy, but it usually gets us a little bit fiery pretty quickly. From here, inhale. Exhale, draw your elbow to your knee and round. Again, inhale and extend. There's just a hint of a back bend here. Exhale and round. One more, breathe in. Exhale and round. Come out through full extension and come back to the hands and knees. Inhale, gaze to the sky. Exhale and round. So this is pretty easy. This is called cat and cow. If you'd like a little bit more of a challenge, if you'd like to up the ante, tuck your toes slightly and let your knees hover above the ground. Then take it. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. And just one more. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Drop the knees back down. Let's move on to the second side. So extend whichever arm you didn't last time. We're moving on to the other side. We want to maintain balance. And the opposite leg. Feel that your hips are side by side. There's a tendency here for one hip to collapse. And we really want the sacrum, we want that lower back really stable so that your abs can contract. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. 2 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. 1 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. Come out through extension. Come back to the hands and knees. Once again, tuck your toes. Let your knees hover. Inhale, look up. This time, exhale, down dog. So in downward facing dog, your hands are shoulder width apart. Your feet are hips width apart. And you enjoy that deep stretch through the entire back of your body. Very nice. Let's come forward to plank to the top of a push-up and bring your knees down to the ground. You're going to lower your knees, chin, and chest. Slowly down. Inhale, heart to the sky. So it's cobra pose, but it's just a little bit higher than traditional. Exhale, draw your hips back, child's pose. And we'll add on here. Walk the hands back, lift the torso, hands to the heart. Inhale, rise up tall. Exhale, bring it down. Slide your hands forward. Knees, chin, and chest come down. Inhale. And now if you're ready for upward facing dog, you let the thighs hover above the ground. And exhale, child's pose. Pull the hips back and rest. And just one more time, please. Walk the hands back, hands to the heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, soften down. Slide the hands forward. Knees, chin, and chest come down and through. Inhale into your upward facing dog. Listen for the change, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes. 3 deep breaths. One more. And come back down to the hands and knees. Good. I'm going to turn around so that you can see what's coming next. We're on all fours again. Take one arm forward and the opposite leg back. You've been here before. But now we're going to up the ante. We're going to make it just a little more fiery. Take the front hand around to the side. Take the back leg around to the side. It looks really easy. It's pretty challenging. And it's got sort of a fun, silly name. Awkward airplane. You can see why. Bring it around. And release. Second side. So we take the arm forward and the leg back. And again, hips are side by side. Now, all the way around to the sides. Can you get it so far around that you can see your tiptoes in your peripheral vision? Don't forget about your abdomen. Engage your belly. Reach, 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 reach. And bring it around to the front of the back. And bring it down. Good work. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, down dog. 3 deep breaths in downward facing dog. Really allow your heels to press down and your palms to press down. We have one more challenge and then we'll be coming all the way down onto the ground. So check it out. From downward facing dog, you lift your right leg up, or pardon me, left leg, because I'm facing you. And then take that leg all the way around to the side. Oh, holy moly, you should feel your hip. And bring it around to the back. Take it down, switch sides, leg goes up. All the way around. You should feel your outer hip and thigh. Take it around. Bring it down. Come on down to your hands and knees and have a seat. Good work. So, the area that we're working on strengthening and stretching today is your outer hip and thigh. It's medial glute and gluteus minimus as well, so it's the outside of your bottom. Okay, please bring one knee in front. So I have my right knee in front. Left knee will stack on top. And simply have a seat. Sit up really, really tall. Inhale here. Exhale, you can bring your hands, your elbows, or maybe even your forehead down. And simply breathe into the stretch. We're going to be here for about 30 seconds. This is a larger muscle group, that outer thigh and hip area. And it needs a little extra time to release. So you can probably hear the sound of the wind moving through the trees behind me. It's nice to connect to nature when we're spending so much time inside. And just let the sound of your breath be like the sound of that wind, steady, even, and full. And we sit up. Okay. So it's up to you. You can simply have the other leg on top. You can just put the other leg on top right now, but there is a more fun, in my opinion, transition. It reminds me sort of breakdancing from the early 80s. So right now, I'm going to step the left foot into the floor, into the mat, and I'm going to turn away from you. And have a seat, and voila, the right leg is on top. So if that worked for you, cool. If you just want to switch legs, it's all good. And check that your feet are equidistant forward from the hips. So we don't want to have one foot really far back and then the other foot really far forward. We want to find a sense of balance. Press your sit bones into the earth, elongate your spine. Inhale. Exhale, hands, maybe elbows, maybe your face gently comes down. And again, we're going to be here for about 30 seconds. And maybe during these last 20 seconds or so, you close your eyes and you envision a sense of renewal from the inside out, however that looks for you. Is it a renewed sense of physical energy, of mental energy, of emotional strength? Is it a feeling of being bright and awake, like the sunshine today? One more big breath, please. And then simply sit up. Good work. All right. I'd like to ask you to please open your legs as wide as they'll go. Lengthen through your spine, hands, elbows, maybe forehead. And again, you can lay off to one side if that works for you. And in yoga, we have a very specific position for the feet. So in ballet, they point the toes, and jazz, they flex the feet, and yoga, it's in between. You point through the arch and you flex through the toes. And so I'd like to just describe a little bit of what's happening here and invite you to close your eyes and perhaps remember the last time that you felt this. Remember the feeling of the breeze through your hair. Remember the feeling of the warm sunshine on your cheeks. And then remember the last time that you felt joy. True happiness from the inside out, and invite that into your body mind right here, right now. As you're ready, let's sit up. And we're moving into a very brief seated meditation with the legs crossed. Sit up nice and tall. You can bring your hands to Namaste. And just reach back to a minute ago when you were recalling the last time that you felt joy in your entire body, all the way down to your fingertips and toes. Feel that in your heart. And then let's share that today with those around us, whether it is our family members in our household, our co-workers online, our friends, our siblings. Everyone needs a little bit more joy right now. So as we hold this in our heart, let's just imagine some of that joy moving out to every person that we care about. Good job. The light in me recognizes and bows to the light in each of you. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so glad that we had an opportunity to practice outside. I know that we've been spending so much time inside, so hopefully even a little bit of nature on your screen brought you a sense of joy and renewal. Namaste. Thank you all.